Hello and welcome, Cabbage here. Let's have a look at the Extreme Quest for Misato. She is the limited time quest in the Neon Genesis Evangelion collaboration. And then we can get to her quest by going into the 45 stamina quest for any of the 4 or maybe 5 Evangelion quests. And then if we have a Evangelion character in our team, including our friend, then we will be able to enter the quest. And then, gimmicks for the quest, it's a lot of blue monsters and then gravity barriers. So Tanpopo here, she's pretty good for the quest. Alright, the secret stage menu comes up. We'll hit go. You can hit no, of course, and then you'll play the standard mission. And here we go. So yeah, again, blue monsters, some gravity barriers. So we'll bring everybody with no gravity barrier. And then the more guys you can bring with a Synchro, the better. Because they have Shito Slayer, which works on the boss here. And yeah, the knight guy in the middle there, he has a counterattack mark on him. If we take him down, he will revive all of the little guys. But we don't have to try too hard to take down the knight first, because the little guys have so little hit points that we can take them again. We can take them down again easily with our bump combos or with our direct attacks. So yeah, there goes the knight. There goes some of the little guys. They come back, but not a big deal to take them down again. Okay, yeah, just one turn there. And that's basically it for the mission. I feel like the HP of the enemies is not very high, but their damage output is high. So it's kind of a one of those old-fashioned quests like Vendetta, where it is kill or be killed. And then to talk about the team that I'm using, first I'm using Hendrickson. He is a Pierce with no gravity barrier. He has a Star Laser bump combo. And then there are laser barriers in this quest, but never on the boss or the knights, so we can still get some good use out of laser bump combos. He also has a strike shot, which takes away 33% of the boss's or the target's max life, so that's a good standard set amount of damage. Next up, I'm using the new Shinji Transcendent, the water form. He has a bounce with no gravity barrier, Synchro, so he gets the Shito Slayer, as we see there, and then barrier. And then he has a bump combo. It is the Rebound Laser EL, which is very strong. Not quite as strong as Merlin's. Merlin is a blast type, but still a very, very good source of damage, especially if you can concentrate it. If you've used Izanami, then you know how to use this bump combo for him. His sub-bump is the lock-on Shockwave, Pierce Shockwave, which is pretty darn good too. And that lets him do damage, even if there are lots of laser barriers out. He has a Strike Shot. It's basically just a speed and power-up, and then he cures status ailments, including the chick form. Yeah, it charges up pretty quick, 12 turns, so you don't need to be shy about using it. And yeah, I would just use it whenever you need to really improve your speed, to hit more guys, or if you have a weak point right in front of you. And I really like him. I do kind of consider him the water version of Merlin. He has maybe less damage output than Merlin, but he has the second Null ability and Null Magic Circle, and then some nice support abilities like with the barrier and then the strike shot. So yeah, I'm very happy to have him. Next up, I'm using the light version of Shinji Transcendent. It's Shinji and Kaoru, and he is a Pierce with a Null Gravity Barrier, and a very strong bump combo. The lock-on one-way laser, same as Arthur, and then the super spread, which is also pretty strong. And strike shot is the he splits in two, and then they fly around and they hit guys a lot, and then where they end up, they will throw spears at the nearest target, both of them. The description for the strike shot says only Shinji, but it is for both of them. And that can do pretty good damage, especially if you can concentrate both spears on one target. And I really like this character too, and then he might be the best of the new Evangelion Transcendent forms. You don't see a lot of Pierce characters with very strong bump combos. If you think about other people that are in that same group, it's like Alice, D'Artagnan, Tom Popo here. So yeah, he's in very good company. For a long time in Monster Strike, they didn't give really good bump combos to Pierce characters. Kind of the job of Pierce characters was to, move around, set off bump combos of the stronger bounce characters. But that's been changing little by little, and then Shinji Kaoru is kind of the latest in that trend. The next will be Ducky, I'm thinking. Okay, and then finally my friend is Tom Popo. She's one of the best characters for this quest that is not an Evangelion character. Wood element, so she gets the elemental advantage. Strong bump combo, that super spread again, and then the that green kind of shotgun, piercing shotgun. And then a strike shot which can skip gauges if you can get enough hits and then get the bomb on the boss's weak point. So yeah, a pretty strong team I've got here, I think. And makes going through the mission pretty easy. It's not that difficult at all, I would say. And you can really rely on bump combos because everybody's HP is not that high. And yeah, Misato herself does not appear in this quest. But as for her character, she's pretty solid. Pierced with no gravity barrier, a plasma bump combo. She has recovery S, but no gauge, so that's real nice. And then a tackle strike shot. And then I don't really need her, because I do have Hendrickson, another Pierce no gravity barrier. And then I'm going to finish Yotose pretty soon. Another Pierce with no gravity barrier, but also with no block. And then I'm thinking I'm not going to make a lot of... oh, let's have a look at Kaoru Shinji's strike shot here. So they shoot off in opposite directions, and then they move around, they get a speed and power up. And then they take the spears out and throw it at the nearest enemy, so we got that knight there, pretty good. But also very, very good damage to the boss. Okay, let's use a Tom Popo strike shot as well. We'll set the bomb on the weak point, but we'll take down the boss beforehand, so... Alright, so that was the quest for Misato, the secret quest. And yeah, with this team, I get through it pretty quickly, and I can get the S rank clear fairly easily. So that's been good for me to get medals. Okay, hope you have fun with that, and we'll see you again. Take care.